One of the best parts about college football as a sport is the potential chaos lurking in any given week. It feels like any Saturday, the sport can be flipped on its head. And that was true for week 6 last year. That was when Vandy upset Alabama. Tennessee was upset as the number 4 team in the country. We had an insane Miami-Cal game as the nightcap. Both Michigan and USC were top 11 teams and got upset. So where is the chaos week? Maybe not as crazy as this one, but still a chaos week in 2025. A lot of people might point to week 1. There's a lot of notable matchups there, but I feel this isn't quite chaos potential just because, let's say Miami wins here and Ohio State and LSU all win as underdogs or something like that. It's not that crazy. A lot of those teams in the biggest matchups are also contenders, so it's not quite flipping the sport on its head. To me, on paper, week 7 is easily the best candidate for a chaos week. There are so many landmines waiting for top contenders. Georgia has to travel on the road to Jordan-Hare to play Auburn in a rivalry game. Auburn's going to be a much improved team, probably won't be ranked. Ohio State has to travel to play an Illinois team that thinks they can contend, a ton of returning production. The Red River rivalry is basically the embodiment of chaos in a game. It's always wackiness there. Washington State is a team that always exemplifies chaos, it feels like. Could you imagine the scene if they somehow pull off an upset in Oxford? Indiana plays the Ducks in a game that's probably going to be a highly ranked matchup, and what if Indiana springs a crazy upset there? Clemson has to travel to play Boston College, which is going to be a wacky road game at Chestnut Hill. Arkansas beat Tennessee last year. Maybe there's some weirdness waiting there. South Carolina has to travel to play LSU. That game was completely bonkers. There's so many storylines that could arise there. Another big SEC one with Florida at A&M. That one could go either way in terms of who's favored. Arizona State at Utah. The Sun Devils could be like a top 10 team, and Utah could be unranked at this point in the season, and that could be a huge upset potential. You've got to talk about Stanford whenever chaos is involved. Yes, they're at SMU. SMU will be favored by a ton, but Stanford's disease is a thing. Stanford just lives by upsetting top 25 teams and doing essentially nothing else. You've got Kansas at Texas Tech. Texas Tech likely to be a preseason ranked team and a team to watch out for. This isn't even every game with chaos potential. This same week, Bama travels to play Missouri. Iowa State goes on the road to Boulder to play Colorado, and NC State goes at Notre Dame in a game that who knows what could happen. So yeah, if I had to tab one right now, I would say week 7 is the one that's going to deliver the most chaos this season, but that can be the thing about a chaos week. Sometimes it comes in the most unexpected of weeks. Let me know down in the comments, what's one week you've got your eye on that you think could potentially erupt into chaos?